We found a rare Mercedes sitting in this garage for 15 years, and we're gonna clean it and then see if we can get it to run.
Now the key's in it, so if we can get the owner's approval, we can try and start it. I mean, I'm down. I don't know the last time it drove. Doesn't run right now, so I guess let's get the winch and load her up.
Now what you're looking at is a Mercedes 230S, and if you've been watching our channel for a while, you've probably seen the Mercedes 220 that we've did. And this car was a newer model of that car with a familiar face but revised engine with a whopping 10 more horsepower. And once we got the car up on the trailer, we realized we made a little mistake.
These guys are trying to call me overweight right now.
You're missing
with this.
Dude, you're like 10 pounds.
Absolute BS.
Look, he's 10 pounds too heavy. It's so close.
This is fat shaming.
Okay, go. Go.
Lift.
Ah. Look at that.
Wait.
Out and it closes.
Ooh. I just dropped my brand new phone. There we go.
So after that little mishap, we were able to strap the car down and start heading back to our shop where we could finally begin detailing it and bringing it back to life for the first time in 15 years.
For the back wheel, the fender, it's covering a little bit of the wheel, so we're just gonna jack it up. That way the suspension will allow us to reach the wheel in its entirety. But one thing I gotta say that I love about these two-piece hubcaps, the beauty ring and then the center cap, is that you can't tell that it's not all one piece. It fits perfectly. All right, let's go ahead and jack it up.
Yeah, that should be good.
Now to thoroughly clean these wheels, what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray everything down and then use our tire cleaners and brushes. And when we deal with white walls, we just use SOS pads that you can get at almost any store. And then in this case, once it's all cleaned, we'll take the beauty ring and the center hubcap off and we'll clean underneath it and then put it all back together. And because these hubcaps are painted, we're actually gonna polish them later and make them really shiny and look brand new. Now while we clean this wheel, I want to ask you guys the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. This week we have Thanksgiving coming up, and although it's not celebrated worldwide, I still want to ask you guys to leave a comment of one thing that you're thankful for this year. I think all of us at WD would say that we're thankful for you guys being so supportive of us and letting us follow our dreams and make these videos for you. So we just want to know something that you're thankful for, because honestly, it's always good to reflect on things that are going well in your life, no matter what they are. And yeah, so leave a comment below. And before rinsing down the car and washing it, we decided to take the seats out and get into the interior a little bit just to get that out of the way, and we wanted to check out more quirky features about the car, so we did that first.
So, some more interesting things that I have discovered in this Mercedes that I have never seen before and think are actually really cool. How it unravels is so cool. Like, I've never seen them like that. It's just such an interesting setup.
How sturdy just this door is.
That's the quality that they had back then is just gone. It's gone and it's never gonna come back, Brad. This thing's really sweet. I'm really excited to actually get this thing fully cleaned up because I think it's gonna be beautiful and I think I can get it running too. So I'm pretty excited. Bare bones.
Full-size spare with the matching hubcap and beauty ring.
Okay, that's really cool.
Let's go. We gotta pull out and clean it.
Dude, look at this.
Mint.
Look at how absolutely pristine,
Mercedes
made in Germany, Mercedes-Benz with the part number. Just absolutely perfect.
And now that we got to go through some of that stuff and see it all, we're gonna start washing off the car and get it looking in tip-top shape again.
All right, guys, so our resident little Tykes mechanic, Brent, is gonna tell
All right,
us
hold on.
all about...
I'll take care of this. So, guys, what we have here is a 6-cylinder, it's a straight 6, right? I know engines way better than these guys. I'm just never on video to tell you about it. If you took this off, that's where you spray the stuff to start the engine.
What are you spraying it into?
What are you spraying it into?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Where do you spray it into?
Carburetor.
Carb cleaner. Okay, all right. How many carburetors are there?
1.
I count.
This looks like 1.
And there's one behind here.
Oh, 2. And this is a 427 big block.
All right. Goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye. I have no idea what kind of engine this is, so I'm not gonna act
It is an inline 6.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Probably.
I don't know the size.
It's gonna be like
2-3.
between 2 and 3 liters. They have the same little bag.
For the windshield
washer fluid. That's pretty cool.
I think we're missing something.
Ah.
What are we
performance.
missing, Brett?
We're missing the twin turbos that go in there.
How much do you think a Twix bar cost when this car was
You
bar?
think Twix was invented yet?
You want to make a bet with me, Brent?
It's in the 60s.
Do you want to make a bet with me, Brent? That's
Yeah.
what I asked.
I bet you it was a nickel. Probably
For
a
a
penny,
Twix?
actually.
For Twix.
When Twix came out, how much was it?
Maybe a penny.
Oh, a quarter, dude.
No way. That's expensive.
Twix is new.
3 pennies, and they were in the 60s.
You're so wrong.
A dozen for 50 cents, it says.
1967 was when it was first. The year this car came out.
There we go.
Was when it was produced.
Quarter for a dozen?
yeah.
So do the math.
That's 2 cents something
cents
for
each.
one.
So there you have it, a little bit of Twix trivia for you, but now we're gonna actually clean the engine and make it look better, and then when we go to work on it, it's gonna be a lot nicer to get in there.
For anyone who's wondering, at the bottom of our buckets we have something called a grit guard, which is basically just a filter that filters all the heavy solids in the water after we wash our mitts in there, and it settles into the bottom of the bucket. I'll wipe it out with this towel. So that's why we wash the mitts in these buckets, and those grit guards help keep all this sediment at the bottom of the bucket. That way, when we put the pad back on the car, we're not cross-contaminating and scratching the car during the wash process. So we're gonna go ahead and finish cleaning that out and then refill with some fresh water and start washing. So in the 60s, they painted cars with single stage lacquer paint. And what's kind of crazy is the friction of the microfiber towel on the paint is actually going to pull off that top layer of the color of the paint, and it's gonna bleed all over the towel. That's what we're essentially doing when we're polishing, is removing that top layer. We're gonna get all that paint transfer on our pads, and we're gonna remove that layer of dead skin on top, that dead paint on top, to show the luster and the shine that resides under all the damaged paint. But I just think it's kind of cool that the microfiber actually does part of that job for you.
But we'll get to the polishing later. Now we're going to move to the interior, where this thing is actually pretty mint. It still needs a good rejuvenation because it's been sitting for so long, so that's exactly what we're going to do.
So a lot of these old luxury cars back in the 60s and 70s like to use a lot of foam backing in the interiors. The problem with that is that foam doesn't last a long time and typically breaks down. So a lot of our carpet is basically down to nothing. Like, the fibers are still here and still intact, but they're so brittle, so some of this stuff we won't be able to actually save, and we have to be very careful with what we do, like our cleaning process with everything in this car, because we really don't want to damage it. A lot of this stuff's still nice. So yeah, we gotta be careful with this one for real.
Watch how this leather cleans up. Seriously, great quality. And what do you know, we have some mold. And to finish up the interior, we're going to clean all of the windows, and then we're going to condition the leather seats to make sure they're nice and soft again. And then we're going to move back onto the exterior and finish that up. And although there's not too much chrome on this car, I'm still gonna work my magic and do what's there so that way it pops at the end.
Oh, I see another issue.
What?
We have a disconnection on one of the carburetors, it looks like. All right, back here with the Mercedes 230S, we have a freshly charged jump box and some carb clean fluid so we could see if we get this started. I am noticing that there is some stuff disconnected over here, but why not give it a try, see what happens. RJ, whenever you're ready, we're gonna do it. Actually, press the gas for a second. I want to see what the, oh, they're stuck, dude. But they're stuck open. Yeah. Okay, I mean, we'll still just give it a shot and see what happens. Because I'm not gonna take these all apart and do anything with them right now.
I don't think we're gonna be able to rebuild the carbs in the next hour and a half. So.
No, but go ahead, give it a rip. Stop. No way.
It's doing the thing. I mean, it's working now, actually. It's moving. Oh, yeah, you freed it. It's moving now, look. Come look at this. Did you get that before? Oh, dude, it's moving. Do you feel the difference now? Yeah. Oh, it's completely free now.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, but it's still not moving the... All right, I connected both of them again. Now both carburetors are moving, but it's still not... Well, no, that's... The flap's not moving, but it shouldn't. That's only for the choke.
Yeah.
So it's opening up now. We should be good. We had to free up both actuators and then connect them together so it would open up the fuel for both cars at the same time. But yep. We got it, and we are not mechanics, we're actually idiots. So we'll see if we can make it happen.
Go for it. Wow, that's nice. Let's go!
Morale is very low now because the gas tank is not looking particularly
there is some buildup. I don't even know what you would call this stuff that is in the fuel tank. I don't know if this is good. This is too... So, if you know what you could call this, please let me know. Why'd they make this so heavy? Gonna save some weight here, guys. Come on.
Maybe it's like a...
Seriously, it's a chunk of metal.
Somebody tries to steal something at the gas station from you and bonk.
Dude, if I thwack you with this, it's over.
Dude, that would hurt. It's like, it's a solid, like...
Dude, it's really solid.
I don't know why it's doing it. Oh my God, it's running. It's actually running. I think it's stuck in reverse though. I think it's stuck in reverse.
So there you have it. We were able to at least get it running on starter fluid, but if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe because we have a lot of really cool stuff coming. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.